I just want to say this real quick. I'm in the middle of having my breakfast, but I felt like I needed to just address this. And I'm tired of addressing stuff on here. Um, Let me wait for a few more people to come in here. I don't want to sound like I'm constantly complaining or anything like that, but I just want people to stop coming for me and to leave me alone. I'm over here minding my business. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm giving people free readings. And you know what I mean? You have the option to purchase a reading, but I'm giving free readings out because not all of you are purchasing readings. Not all of you are members. Not all of you are giving donations. So you're literally just clicking your phone and clicking and watching your reading and going on about your life. And you're getting free spiritual advice and counseling, and you're still complaining. Okay. So if you don't like the way I do anything on my channel, I am begging you to please don't watch me. If you don't like chip eating, you don't like joking, you don't like whatever I do, you don't like me having blonde hair. Somebody left me a comment. They were upset about my hair, saying I'm trying to be white. First of all, there are black people with blonde hair. There are Hispanic people with blonde hair. There are, you know what I mean, Asian people with blonde hair. White people are not the only race with blonde hair, okay? So just because I have my hair blonde now, that does not mean that I'm trying to be another race. That's like saying somebody who dyes their hair black is trying to be whatever. Like, you can have your hair color whatever color you want it to be. That doesn't mean you're trying to be anybody's race, because God made all of us with different hair colors. So first of all, if you have a problem with my hair color, my nails, where I'm from, cursing, music, whatever, you nobody is holding a gun to your head and telling you to watch my channel. You do not have to watch my channel. You do not have to watch my channel. I'm not forcing anybody to watch my channel. The reason why you keep coming back is because you know my shit hit and you know that I'm resonating and you feel like you need me. But you want to still watch me and you want to change me, and that's not going to happen. You want to watch me, but you want to watch me under your circumstances. It don't work like that. If you have a problem with anything I do, just don't watch me. There's tons of other readers here on YouTube, wherever. Like, go find somebody on California Psychics. You don't have to watch me. I'm not forcing you, sweetie. So if I do anything that you don't like, just don't watch me. But you want to keep coming back, and then you want to force me to be something that I'm not. Leave me alone. Please, it's so annoying and it's getting so fucking so washed up. It's giving loser. Like, I just want to be me and I just want to have fun on here and record readings with y'all and laugh and eat my chips and have a good time. Nobody's forcing you to be here. If you don't like when I eat my chips, then don't watch me. There's tons of other readers on here who don't eat when they read, and that's okay. That's You're entitled to feel the way you want to feel. But please stop harassing me. Stop emailing me. Stop leaving comments about, oh, I need to do this. I need to do that. I'm not changing. This is me and this is who I'm going to always be. And if you don't like it, don't watch me. Like, I don't know how much I can stress that. I'm not going to keep watching somebody that then they do things I don't like. Like, there's certain readers, I've stopped watching them. You know what I mean? Maybe certain things they say, I don't watch them. But I'm not going to go and leave a comment and say, you need to do this, you need to do that, excuse me, and then keep watching the person. That's sick. Something is mentally wrong with you. You need to get help. You need to go speak to a psychologist, speak to a psychiatrist, speak to whoever, your church, your pastor, and you need to leave me alone. And for the people who be harassing me, talking about, oh, tarot is the devil and witchcraft, that's your opinion, sweetie. You can believe whatever you want to believe. That's not what I believe. Don't watch it then. Why are you leaving me a comment? Like, just go on about your life, pray for me, and move on. It's very sad that you really believe that tarot and whatever is the devil and it's witchcraft. But if that's what you believe, that's what you believe. I'm not going to knock you. Just go on about your life. I don't need a comment. I don't need you to email me telling me, oh, Jesus is this and that. I know what Jesus is. I believe in Jesus and I love Jesus. You're not going to take me away from my spirituality, my connection with God, because you believe that tarot is the devil. Like, I don't care what you think. That's between me and God. It's also the devil, some people would say, for you to be having sex outside of marriage, but you still doing it, right? Like, people just, it's also the devil for you to be an alcoholic or be doing drugs, but you still do it, right? So leave me alone with my tarot. You worry about what you got to work on between you and God, and I'm gonna work on what I gotta, what I need to work on. How you doing? I asked for an extra egg. Maybe he did it, but it was supposed to have the cheese too. So I don't know. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it was American. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, like that should just be annoying me. I know people be like, "Oh, you don't have just don't address the haters and blah blah blah." That's easy for you to say because it ain't happening to you. And sometimes you just want to defend yourself. Sometimes you just tired of people talking, and you just want people to just leave you alone. Like, I'm over here minding my business. Like, why you care? Go find something else better to do with your time, your life. Yeah, like I have a right to defend myself and speak up. If you don't like it, don't watch me. Like another one, right? Stop trying to change people. Like people always trying to like change people, put people in a box. Like they want people to be like them. Like I don't want to be like you. Like I've always been different. Like I've always been different from everybody, and that's the way I am. Like somebody don't like it, I love black pepper on my eggs. Yeah, just don't watch me. That's all. And it's okay. I'm not gonna get mad. It's all good. I got 117,000 subscribers. Like, your couple of unfollows ain't gonna bother me. I mean, I'm sorry you gotta go, but I only want real ones anyway watching me. Yeah, everybody want to talk about, oh, what the devil is, and you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. But nobody's talking about their own life. Okay, stop pointing the finger at other people. What do you need to work on in your life? Why are you sleeping with a married man? You're not worried about that, though. But you want to come on and harass me about cards. And even if you feel like somebody is doing something that's the devil, what makes you feel like you're the one that's supposed to be telling them what to do? Don't you think that's between them and God? Worry about what you need to work on. Try this ham right here. Good. Like right now, I'm eating bacon and ham, and there's gonna be somebody that's gonna leave me a comment and say I shouldn't be eating bacon and ham. Or somebody literally attacked me about eating a piece of Popeye's chicken the other night. Why do I give a damn about you eating Popeye's chicken? Thank you, love. That's perfect. Thank you very much. Rolling in the deep. Yeah, they did. We should. They're probably hungry. Like, why would I care? Even people like, if I don't eat pork, that's okay. That's my choice. If I don't eat pork or I don't eat red meat, but why would I get mad at you for eating pork? Because I don't. That's something mentally wrong with you. Just because you don't eat pork, don't mean everybody in the world gotta eat not eat pork. That's the way you want to choose. You missing out on bacon and ham and green eggs and ham. That's what you want to do, but that's your choice. I'm not gonna get mad at you because you don't eat bacon or you don't eat ham. That's crazy. You know what I mean? I really don't understand people. I don't get it. Yes, thank you. That's crazy. I'm not gonna get mad at you because you are a Buddhist. Why would I get mad at you because you a Buddhist? That's just your life. That's your choice. I'm not gonna get mad at you over that. Why would I get mad at you? You know what I mean? Yeah, we gonna have breakfast together. I'm planning a spiritual retreat right now. I was just looking at places for a spiritual retreat in California. So if y'all interested, y'all email me. MissHawaiiReadings@gmail.com. I'm not gonna lie though, the places is not cheap because they nice. You know what I mean? It's really nice places. Food is involved. There's yoga. There's all types of shit. So don't be thinking you're gonna get some spiritual retreat for like $100. You're gonna have to spend some bread. But it's some nice places I found. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm not gonna get mad at you for being I said pescatarian. Yeah, pescatarian. You only eat fish. People just be tripping, y'all. I think people are just really unhappy from being that they're so unhappy. They just want to complain and find a reason to get mad, and you know what I mean. I really think people just be mad and just be upset and angry. Oh, thank you, Nia. You right. People just be wanting a reason to be mad. You know what I mean? They just be wanting a reason to be upset. Like, why are you even angry? You said I'm planning to go on a spiritual retreat to Bali in 2025. It's 2 grand. Yeah, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. You know what I mean? Like, People be wanting to like I get it. Everybody don't have bread like that, but just save your money. Like sometimes you got to spend a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like good to see you. You're a Sagittarius. That's what's up. That's my rising sign. Yeah, like people just need to just be happy. Stop complaining. You know? I don't know. These eggs don't look as good as the other one. Like they overcooked them or something. You're right. Pray for them. That's all we can do. We gonna go to church and we gonna pray for these niggas. I feel like returning these eggs. But I feel bad. They just don't like look as fresh as the other ones I had. Excuse me, but yeah, I just wanted to say that. Like you said, I do it all the time. You're right. I know. I just be feeling bad because I know people be working hard. I'm gonna tell him no. I'll be feeling bad, but you're right. I am paying for it. So. I know. Lions Gate portal today. Make sure y'all manifest what y'all want. Well, now I want if I could fall into the sky. You're right. Divinely guided. You're right. She's pregnant and working. That takes a lot of strength because I'm not gonna be working when I'm pregnant. Well, I mean, I probably would still be doing readings for y'all. You know what I mean? 'Cause my job is a little bit different, but I know some people don't have no choice. They gotta work while they're pregnant. But that's just a lot. Y'all I'm really yesterday I was getting my pedicure, right? And I don't know something just told me to randomly say to the girl who does my pedicure. She always does my pedicures. Shout out to Win. I was like, "Are you ready to be a mother?" And she looked at me like she was in shock. I'm like, "Why did her face change like that?" And she was like, "Oh my god." She was like, "How did you know?" I'm like, "Know what?" She like, "How did you know that I was pregnant?" I'm like, She's like, I didn't tell anybody. I'm like, I didn't know you were pregnant. I'm like, something just told me to just come over you and ask you if you're ready to be a mother. She was like, oh my God, yes, I'm pregnant. I'm like, with her first child. And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, my powers are getting stronger. She was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. Like, by her husband. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, she just was like really in shock. She's like, I haven't told anybody. She's like, I can't believe you asked me that. I'm like, something just told me to come over you, just came over me and told me to ask you, like, are you ready to be a mother? Yeah. So she's excited. I told her, I said, you're not going to see me until like the end of next month because I'm moving. She was like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm moving, girl. I'm getting the hell out of North Carolina. She from like Taiwan. So, like, like when you come, like, when you from like a foreign country, I feel like they can put you in fucking Mississippi and you will be happy. Especially if it's like a third world country, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of foreigners out here and they love it. But I feel like they love it because, where they come from is like, you know what I mean? So you said Ashanti in her 40s just had her first child. I don't think Win is in her 40s, the girl who does my pedicure. Win is like in her late 20s. So she's younger. She just doesn't have any kids. She just been married for a long time. I think she married her husband over in Taiwan. So I feel like a lot of people who like come here from like foreign countries, they love it. But I'm coming from New York. So New York is like a land of, you know what I mean? Like unbelievable, like, you know, New York is like one of the top states to live in. So it's different when you're coming from New York. You know what I mean? It's different. I'm waiting for him to come over here because I want another drink and I want to tell him I don't want those eggs. They just look like they were overcooked. How you doing? I want to do. I'm gonna do a strawberry mimosa next. And these eggs, I don't know. I think they were like overcooked. I don't know. When they first brought them over, it didn't have any cheese on them. So I don't know if he put them back on the grill and added cheese. But I think they were just a little bit overcooked. You think is he gonna be mad? Okay, I'm just making sure. I don't want nobody to be mad at my food. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, it is different. It's hard when you're born and raised in New York and then you try to live somewhere else. Like, I don't know. I feel like my cousin did it, my aunt did it, but I feel like the reason why they adapted down here is because it's cheaper. Like some people, they don't want to live in New York because they don't want to pay the money. So for them, they'll go somewhere who is cheaper and they'll just settle because they rather have a lower cost of living. Me, I'm not doing that. I know because I be feeling bad. Like I don't be wanting to offend nobody. You know what I mean? Like, because I remember when I worked at Starbucks, like when I was like 18, 19, like when people would return drinks, it would hurt my feelings. It didn't happen often to me because I was really good at making my drinks. I was like Freya from the Witches of East End. But, but, sometimes it would hurt my feelings a little bit. Like it happened a lot, like in the beginning when I first started. But then once I mastered like learning how to make the drinks, nobody returned my drinks. But people will return drinks all the time at Starbucks. They'd be like, "Oh, this is that." And then I was working in the Ritzy area. I was working in Westchester County, White Plains Mall, the Westchester Mall. So I had all the rich people. Let me get a non-fat latte, 180 degrees, sugar-free vanilla. There's that double shot. I'll be like, yo, that shit crazy. Did someone just give their address? Who gave their address? Why? Yeah, somebody did put their address up here. Chris, why you put your address up? What the hell you doing? I don't know what the hell he talking about. You said, "Are you taking your mother with you?" No, I'm not taking my mom with me. I love Witches of East End. That's one of my favorite shows. I watch it over and over and over and over and over and over. Um, you funny. No, I'm not taking my mom with me. My mom, like, now that looks better. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. Maybe they try to just mix it. It's okay. I didn't want to. I didn't want to offend anybody. Okay. Thank you. I'm good for now. Thank you. Yeah, that looks way better. Y'all see him? That looks fresh. I don't know what the hell they was on the last. Does your mom give you anxiety? My mom, I wish that me and my mother had the type of relationship where I could be like, Mom, I'm moving to Cali, come with me, da da da. Like, my mom is a very argumentative woman, and that's the thing about her. She likes to argue. She's very closed minded. She's very old school. She's very my way or the highway. She's a Leo. Me, I'm very open minded. It's my strawberry mimosa right here. You know, I don't like arguing. I'm not an arguer. You know what I mean? Now, if I have to argue with your ass to get my point across, I will. But I don't prefer to argue. I like the peace. Yeah, my mom, she don't like tarot. You know what I mean? She feel like it's the devil. She's just a difficult person to live with. Like when I lived with my mom when I was younger, it was very depressing for me. And me, I feel like I am an easy person to live with, but people could disagree. But because I'm not like, this has to be this way, this has to be that way. Like my mom is very, this has to be this way, that way. I'm not like that. I'm just like, do whatever you want. Just don't be disgusting. You know what I mean? But my mom is, so I wish I could bring her with me, but every time me and my mom live together, it's not good. Like she's very controlling. She's very like, she'll wake up at like 7 in the morning blasting gospel music. hmm Like when I first moved down here from New York, I had to stay with her for 3 weeks. So like I found a place in literally 3 weeks. Thank God. I couldn't wait to get out because she just used to do a lot of like mean things when I stayed with her. And I love my mother. I love her. I'm the only child she got. But my mom could be very mean, vindictive, argumentative, like I don't like that type of energy. So we said sound like your mother, but your mother's a Gemini. Yeah, like she would like get up at 7 in the morning blasting gospel music. Um, she would do a lot of shit. And then she likes to be home all the time. So it's not even like, you get a break from her. Like she likes to be home all the time. Another thing my mom was doing too, and God forgive me, Lord knows my heart. I was literally, y'all, I was literally going grocery shopping like 3 times a week. My mom was eating up all the food, drinking up all the drinks, all the juice, all the soda, all the orange juice, eating up all the food. And I was like, I'm like, I got to the point, I'm like, she's taking advantage of me because I should not have to be grocery shopping 3 times a week. Literally 3 times a week, I was grocery shopping. That's how much she was eating and eating up all the food. Like, I literally had to have a conversation with her. Like, mom, like, what are you doing? Like, no, she liked me there because she could take advantage of me. You know what I mean? I was there. So I was like her. her way out where she can, have somebody keep buying her food. I know, sensitive. Right hand of God, I'm not lying. 3 times a week, I was grocery shopping, using up all the toilet paper, using up all the paper towels. I was like, I can't stay here. I can't stay here. I was like, I have to get out of here. And I prayed to God, and that was angels right there. Because I got approved for an apartment. But that's really quick for somebody to move in 3 weeks. You know what I mean? From out of town. But God helped me. And I never forget, like when she found out I got approved, she started acting so mean to me. I remember one night she said a lot of hurtful things to me. I never forgot it. I never forgot it. Because like she was mad that I moved. That you know what I mean? Because I always been a grinder my whole life. Like I remember when I was little, I was like 14, 15. My mom wouldn't get me a cell phone. I went and got my own job and bought a cell phone. So ain't nothing been handed to me. I always had to grind and work. So I feel like my mom is a little bit like lazy. Like I feel like she's not a grinder like me. You know what I mean? Like I make shit happen. She'll kind of sit back and wait for other people to help her make shit happen. I don't do that. Excuse me. Sorry. And I feel like she didn't really. I feel like she doesn't. I feel like she was just jealous. Like even now, with me moving to California, I feel like she's jealous. I feel like I feel like she doesn't want me to leave. I feel like she feels like I'm supposed to stay here because she's getting older. And I'm like, bitch, you left me in New York. You left me in New York without even thinking twice. So now I'm supposed to put my life on hold for you? No, I'm moving to California. It's something I've always wanted to do. Like I feel like now she's even like jealous that I'm going. Like she think I'm supposed to stay here, you know what I mean, and be unhappy because she has to stay here because she can't afford to live in California. But the only reason my mom can't afford to live in California is because my mom, she didn't make smart decisions with her money. And that's not my fault because I tried to help her. Years ago, she had got like this big investment and I tried to help her and gave her advice. She didn't listen to me. And she literally told me to stay out of her business. It's not my money. I'll never forget that. We got into a whole argument. And I was like, you know what? I'm never gonna mention her money again because I'm trying to help her. You know what I mean? And she came at me all nasty, told me to mind my business. It's not my money. It's her money. She gonna make her decisions. I said, okay. And now she's in a bad place financially because she didn't listen to me. And now you have to stay in North Carolina. Sorry, y'all. My earphone will fell out. Hold on. Earphone stopped. Now you have to stay in a place you don't want to stay because you didn't listen to your daughter's advice. Not my fault. Y'all crazy. Yeah, like, so now she's mad at me because I can leave. I don't have to stay here. Oh, thank you. Y'all making me feel so good about my body. I be feeling so fat. Thank y'all. I definitely want to lose weight though. I definitely gotta get back on track because I gained weight. When I went to the doctor, I was so depressed when I saw my weight on the scale. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I've been working out so much, but I have to like get like, cause I know how to get like really focused with my weight. Like, I have to eat salads and salmon and drink a lot of water and just work out every day and I'll lose weight. Cause I want to lose weight, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, back to my mom, like, I don't know, like, oh, thank y'all. Y'all make me feel so good. Thank you. Y'all so sweet. Thank you. Y'all make me feel really good. Thank you. But you know how it feels, especially my ladies. I mean, I know dudes feel too, but when you get on that scale and you see that number and you be like, oh, yes, I am. Thank you. I'm going to take another one of these too. Thank you. When you get on that scale, you be feeling like a big ass, fat ass hippo. Yeah, and I'm getting older, but I started smoking weed again. So weed always helps me lose weight. Yeah, I started smoking again like a couple days ago. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was like, let me start back smoking weed because when I smoke weed, I lose weight like that. I don't know what it is. You said you're depressed because you're small. Wow. You see, everybody goes through something. You see that, Jasmine? Some people feel like they too small. Some people feel like they too big. It's like, we all going through things. Yeah, I started smoking weed again because that's another thing I noticed. Like when I first moved down here, I had stopped smoking weed. I gained so much weight. Like I've never been that big before in my life. One girl, when I was on YouTube, that's why I actually like part of the reason why I stopped showing my face for a little while because I felt so fat and ugly. But this girl was like, "Are you with child?" And that shit really like made me feel like a fat, ugly, like that shit really hurt me when somebody said that. I was like, oh my God. That's the most I've ever gained in my life. And that's when I had lost a lot of weight. Yeah, she was like, "Are you with child?" And I was like, oh, I felt so fat and ugly. I was like, oh my God, that's the last straw. I gotta lose weight. Oh yeah. Oh, I mean that's part of the reason why. But I just didn't want I knew I had gained weight and I just felt embarrassed. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And yeah, but I lost a lot of that weight, thank God. I was literally eating like salmon every day when I lost that weight. I lost like 40 something pounds and I was happy, but then I gained back another like 15. And that's why when I got on the scale, I'm like, oh my God. Thank you. Y'all make me feel really good. Thank you. I know because what helps me is that I'm tall. You know what I mean? I'm like 5'9", 5'10". So it can give me some extra pounds because I'm my height, but I still want to be like in a healthier weight. You know what I mean? So yeah, you said I stopped smoking weed. I miss it, but yeah, I don't know why. But that like it's like when I stop smoking weed, I gain weight. I don't know what it is because the weed curbs my appetite. I don't be as hungry when I smoke weed. And I know some people it's opposite for them. Some people it makes them eat, but it don't do that for me. It curbs my appetite. That alcohol isn't your friend if you're wanting to lose. Yeah, I know. I know, Shorty. I know. That shit hurt my feelings. You're giving healthy and also old Hollywood with those sunnies. Thank you. I just got these. Y'all know I'm a sucker for pink sunglasses. I'm stress eating. I need to stop. Oh yeah, I've done that before too. Like if y'all see pictures of me when I was like a little girl, I was skinny. I was a skinny little girl. I didn't start like gaining weight, like becoming like a bigger girl until like I got into my teens. I had a lot of like issues growing up, you know what I mean? Like watching my parents, domestic violence, like my mother going through drug stuff and issues with family and just my own self-esteem issues. And I started to eat. And that's when I started to gain weight. You know what I mean? Yeah, now I like drinking too, so it's gonna be hard for me to stop drinking, but I can do it. You say even when I lost weight, some things I was not giving up. Yeah, because you can do things in moderation. Like you don't have to give up certain things. You just gotta have the discipline to be able to not, you know what I mean? Like say you like chips like me, you can have your chips if you're dieting. You said like your iced coffee. Iced coffee is actually really good. Iced coffee is not bad. When I used to work at Starbucks, them skinny white girls used to always get iced coffee. Iced coffee has like no calories. It's just like when you start adding shit in it, like cream and sugar and all of that. But a lot of white girls, skinny white girls, used to come into Starbucks and get iced coffee. Um, Thank you, Nelly. Yeah, it's all about moderation. Like you don't gotta eat a whole bag of chips. You can just eat a couple of chips. You gotta be able to pull back and say, so you either go cold turkey and don't eat none, or you just eat a small amount. That's all. When you add to the coffee, but yeah, it makes you poop. I know. Yeah, that's why I said like iced coffee is not bad at all. That's not bad. You love calories. You love chips, so you count calories. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Thank you, butter. I am that skinny white girl now. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Listen, we all got, some people don't want to be skinny, some people don't want to be bigger, some people don't want to be fat. Like some people don't want to be dark, people don't want to be light. Like we all going through stuff. Where did your gift come from? Stop worrying about your weight. You're beautiful just the way you are. Aw, thank you, Pauline. I appreciate that. I just, plus if you drink that ballerina tea, you will lose it fast. It can stay off depending on your diet. Ballerina tea, I never heard of that. I drink Tito's vodka, but I mix it with low calorie juice. Okay, that's not bad. You said where did my gift come from? I don't know. I feel like I always kind of had like a little bit of a gift, but I just kind of like didn't believe or just kind of like pushed it to the side because I don't know. This strawberry mimosa is good. I got my other one right here. I never heard of that tea. Um, but I always felt like tapped in. Like sometimes I would have dreams about certain shit and it would come true. Thank you, love angel. Thank you. Thank you, Susie. It's good. It's very good. I love a mimosa, baby. You tell me mimosas are there, I'm in there like swimwear. Oh yeah, I do have stomach issues, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that ballerina shit. I have a sensitive stomach. I'm still recovering from Mexico. Um, but yeah, I used to watch a lot of tarot, and then I was like, I can do this. I was a little nervous, but you make me want to go get a cute cocktail. Girl, go get you a cute cocktail. You said don't drink that tea. Okay, I won't. I never heard of it. I know they have all types of teas and shit to help you lose weight. I know when I was getting my massages after my surgery, they used to give me like this pineapple tea, supposed to be like a detox tea. And that shit used to make me doo doo so much in the middle of the night. It used to hit me in the middle of the night. Like I would just be laying there ready for bed, and then my stomach would be like bloop 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 bloop. And I used to have to run to the toilet. I used to have to run to the toilet. And I had to tell her, I'm like, what is this tea y'all give me? And it was always in the middle of the night. Like it was like, thank you. You said it's my gift. Thank you. When did you start noticing you were gifted? You were very talented and right on point with your reading. Um, I would say, I would say when I started, probably when I started doing my personal readings, because even to this day, I've been doing personal readings for what, like 3 years, 4 years. I have never had nobody come, not one person has ever come back to me and told me my personal reading isn't accurate. Everybody literally always says I'm on point and they can't believe it and they're surprised. And like, like I literally just had somebody, I did their reading a couple days ago and she wrote me, she, excuse me, she sent me all these voice notes, like, because she was just shook. She's like, how did you know I just moved? How did you know this? How did you know that? And I'm like, So I would think when I first started my personal readings, like the feedback that I would get a lot from people were just like stunned. And I'm like, and I used to be nervous doing personal readings because I used to have a fear that I would say the wrong thing or give somebody the wrong advice. You know what I mean? So it used to scare me. Like I didn't even want to do personal readings at first. And then yeah, I started getting so much like I said, to this day I've never had nobody ever come back to me about a personal reading like I want my money back or this didn't make no sense. You were a liar. This wasn't true. Like some people, they doubted me. Like I may have predicted things, but then they will write me like months later and be like, I just want to thank you because you predicted this and this happened. Like one girl, I told her boyfriend was cheating on her. She didn't believe me. She thought I was like a fake or a fraud. Then like a couple months later, she emailed me and she was like, I just want to say thank you. I found out everything you said came out. Like she doubted me when I told her, but then she got proof. Like it came out, and then she's like, "You were right," you know. Because I mean, that is something hard to hear. Like nobody wants to hear their boyfriend, their girlfriend is cheating. You know what I mean? But it came out clear as day for her. Like, you know what I mean? And it's never easy telling anybody that, but I got to tell y'all the truth. You know what I mean? I would want to know the truth. So when I get back on my feet, I definitely want a personal reading by you. I can't wait, Mika, because even with the collective readings, you read my situation so well. Oh, that's awesome. It must be hard to tell people bad news. How do you deal with that? How do I deal with that? I mean, I feel like you pay me for the truth, so I have to tell you the truth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't pay me to lie. You could just go to some cheap ass reader for that. But you pay me big money to get the truth, and I'm gonna give you the truth. Some people don't want to hear that shit, but you brought up specific details in my reading that I didn't even tell you. Oh, Angela, I remember your reading. Are you going to miss your nail tech? I am gonna miss her, but I'm still gonna be coming out here once a month to see my mom, so I can always just book with her. But I'm sure in LA they got the best nail techs there, like New York. So I'm sure I'll find somebody in LA that's really, really good. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried. Tuning in late, but my mom is like yours. We have the same dynamic and as you and yours. Sending you love. Thank you, Fine House. Yeah, I love my mom. Don't get me wrong. I love my mom. Yeah, I know they do, Miss Alex. I love my mom, but like I said, she's very, very difficult to deal with. Like I feel like she's a part of my karma because my moon is literally conjunct my south node, and the south node has to do with your mother. I mean, the moon has to do with your mother. So I feel like my mom is like a karmic from my past in a weird way. So I feel like she's just, like I just got to deal with her. Like she's just my karma. You know what I mean? I love her, but she's just. I wish she was like a cool mom that I could be like, Mom, come live with me in California. I would totally bring her with me and give her, because my apartment in California is a 2 bedroom. So I would love for her to like take that other room and, like, but it would be hell. It would be hell. She would argue with me about the tarot thing. She would argue with me and, mm-mm. Aw. Jetty Beauty Lab in West Hollywood asked for Gigi. Ooh, okay, thank you. Jetty Beauty Lab. Okay, I gotta check them out. Jedi. I'm gonna check them out. I know LA has mad places, so I'm just excited. And they have my cycling place out there, so I'll still be able to cycle. How you doing? Good, good. Thank you. Oh yeah, I was. You were here too? Oh, cool. Awesome. Huh? Not too far from here. Oh, cool. Okay, thank you. Okay. Jessica. Yes. Nice to meet you. Take care. Thank you. You too. Thank you, sir. Y'all crazy as hell, yo. Y'all crazy as hell. You right about that. Y'all know me well. Y'all know me very well. Y'all know me very well. Oh God. Oh God. I can't with y'all. What I'm gonna do with y'all? What I'm gonna do with y'all? I can't wait to drive y'all with me to California. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time because I know y'all gonna be talking mad shit. You said 25 is too old. Oh God. Flip the camera for us next time. You are crazy. My rising sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I used to always wonder why I got along with Sagittarians so well before I got into astrology. And then when I realized that was my rising sign, I said, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh my God, y'all are hilarious. I was like, that makes sense. Sagittarius rising. You are a deep autumn baby. Yeah, I'm going on Halloween, baby. Love the shades. Thank you. Just got these not too long ago. I love me some pink shades. You know what I mean? Any tips on learning to meditate? I feel like that's easy. You just sit there and clear your mind. Sit there and just clear your mind. That's it. It's given. Thank you. I had to start this video from the beginning. Okay, no problem. Y'all are awesome though. I'm happy that I have y'all because I literally like don't fuck with nobody. Like, thank you. This is a strawberry mimosa. You can't meditate. You gotta clear your mind, girl. Fall asleep. You can't fall asleep during no damn meditation. The hell you talking about? At least the rain calmed down. It was kind of raining out here. He said he see you with two drinks. He needs him a woman with money like you. Y'all crazy as hell. They filled that glass to the brim. I know, right? I said that too, sweetie cat. I was thinking that. Yeah, I don't fuck with nobody. And I saw a postie. It was the last night. They was like, it was actually, I think, a YouTube video a girl posted. She was like, oh, beware of women that don't have any friends. I'm like, I didn't even watch it because I'm like, that don't make no sense. That don't mean that you're something's wrong with you because you don't have any friends. Like, what about the people that have a bunch of friends and they fake? Like, that don't even make no sense. Like, people be saying some dumb shit online. They just be wanting like, they just be saying anything for attention or for likes, views. Like, shit don't even be making sense. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Yeah, like it's not like I haven't tried to like have friends before. Like I've tried to be friends with people. Yeah, like I don't I just feel like a lot of people who have like a lot of friends, I feel like there's a lot of like deception and betrayal behind that. And I know some people are okay with that, but me personally, I don't want those types of friendships where I can't trust you, or you betrayed my trust before, or there's been issues. Like, I don't want that type of friendship. I want a friendship that's loyal. You know what I mean? Like, nothing is perfect, but at the end of the day, if I'm calling you my friend, I want to be able to trust you with my life. And I don't feel like you can do that with a lot of people. I feel like people will turn on you in a heartbeat. Excuse me. So, yeah. So until I meet people who I feel like I can trust with my life, no, you're not going to be a friend. Because the reason why people are like, oh, that's deep. Well, the reason I feel that way is because if I'm your friend, you're going to get that with me. You're going to get a friend that, yes, I'm an 11 life path, master number 11. I feel like, if I'm your friend, you're going to have that from me. So I just expect that in return. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, like, people don't understand that, but you're a Taurus, always attract Taurus men and Gemini. I understand. It's very hard for people to match what you put in. Exactly. Yeah, I'm a master number 11. And again, I didn't know anything about that shit at first. And when I started reading, I'm like, this shit makes sense. 11 expression and personality. Oh, okay. This girl at work called herself trying to bully me for not wanting to be her friend. See, that's ridiculous. Thank you, sir. Oh, when someone says it's not that deep to a Scorpio, number one way to get blocked. True. You're the best. Thank you, the Blue Dahlia Tower. I gotta check out your channel. Thank you. You're a master 33. Okay. You saw that too. Yeah, I was like, what is this person talking about? But I'm like, I'm not even gonna click on her video to give her no views because what she's saying is stupid. You've been betrayed. You just keep your distance. And it sucks. My boss would punish me because I didn't want to be her friend. See, I feel like people like that who try to pressure you to be their friend, I feel like they got some type of something up their sleeve. Like they want to betray you or something. Because that don't make no sense. Because why would I be mad that you don't want to be my friend? I fell in love with my best friend, but he chose someone else. The hardest part for me is my bestie is gone. I'm sorry, Courtney. That's hard. That's hard. That happened to me years ago. I was best friends with this dude, and then like he was basically falling in love with me, and I really didn't want to cross that line. And then we eventually ended up crossing that line, and it was horrible. Like, because he wasn't really like my type, you know what I mean? But he was just so good to me, and we were best friends. We had created that bond, so I was like, all right, let me try to give it a chance. You know what I mean? But it ended up being horrible. People full of shit and be jealous and be competitive. Yeah, you're right. Do you live in the South now? Congratulations on moving to LA. I love Cali. Yeah, I love Cali too. Yeah, I've been down south for about 3 years now. You know how we are. Love everyone from a distance. Okay? Like I feel like even my mom, like she has betrayed me a few times, but she's my mom, so I let her get a pass. But that's why I don't fuck with nobody in my family. Like I cut off all of my family members, like all my aunts, my cousins. Like I don't fuck with none of them. And I was literally like the person in the family that tried to keep everybody together. But it was like, yo, after so much betrayal and backstabbing and talking about me and lying, and I was like, yo, I am done with this whole family. Like I literally reamed everybody out in a group chat. This was before I started the tarot channel. Like we had a group chat, and like I just reamed. I destroyed my family. Like I read every single person, and then I just blocked everybody, and I was done with them because I was just like, yo, I'm tired of this shit. Like, I'm tired of, you know what I mean. I've been so loyal to all of these people, and all of them have like shat in my face. You know what I mean? And I just got fed up, and I'm like, yo, fuck this. And now they all watch me online, and now they can't be a part of my life, and it kills them because you tried to kick me when I was down, and you never thought that I would be where I am today. I'm like the only person in my family that's ever moved to California. Like nobody ain't never made no move like this. I'm the first person. None of my family members can ever say they lived in Cali. I'm the first one out of many generations. I'm the one that did this shit. So, and none of them can be a part of it because y'all kicked me when I was down. None of y'all fucked with me for real. And now that I'm up, y'all ain't gonna get a part of this. Like, no, where y'all been? Even when I went through shit, like a lot of y'all don't know, but some of y'all probably know. Like years ago, like in 2011, 2012, 2013, like I was being down by the internet. Like I was involved with this dude. He was like this big time NBA player, and we had a falling out. We was taking each other to court and everything like that. And that situation really showed me who my real friends were because I had people turn on me. I had the whole internet against me. Like when I tell you people were attacking me every single day, all day, like, and then my number was leaked online. People were harassing me online. People were harassing me through phone. Like that whole situation really taught me who was for me, because I literally saw people, and I literally saw people that were really who stuck by me, and nobody did. Nobody did. That's one thing about people. Like when they see other people against you, it's easy for them to jump on that train and say, "Well, I'm going to be against you too," instead of somebody like being your real friend and being like, I got your back. I'm with you to death. Like, I don't care who, I don't care. It's me and you against the world. I ain't have nobody like that. And because he was such a public figure and he was so known, everybody took his side because he was an athlete. So automatically, when it's you versus an athlete, you're the wrong one. You're the crazy. You're the groupie. You're the stalker. You're the one. You're something's wrong with you. Automatically, nobody wants to hear your side of the story. Nobody cares. And I was like, you know what? I'm standing my ground because I know what I did. I know who I was. I know who I am. And I fought and fought and fought and fought. And I'll never forget one of my aunts said to me, Miss you need to delete Miss Hawaii. You need to delete her. Miss Hawaii is dead. You need to make her be dead. Tell everybody she's dead. And at first I was like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then when I thought about it, I'm like, no. I'm like, no. That's what everybody wanted me to do. They wanted me to disappear. They wanted me to delete Miss Hawaii. They wanted me. I know it was crazy for her to say. She was jealous too. She wanted me to give up. She wanted me to, everybody wanted me to give up. They wanted me to disappear. They wanted this. They wanted that. And I'm like, no, I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to fight. That's why I never gave up my name, Miss Hawaii. I'm like, no, I don't care if people look up shit from the past. Go ahead. You believe what you want to believe. But people see me and they see my heart and they see the kind of person I am. And all the allegations that was brought up against me, that shit ain't true. You see it now. I even have people to this day who email me like, you was right about that athlete. Look at him now. He's crazy. He's this, he's that. Yeah. Because what's done in the dark always gonna come in the light. But years ago, you ain't believe that. Years ago, I was the crazy one. I was the, you know what I mean? You ain't believe that. It's okay. People still email me now like you was right about so. I'm like, I know I was right. Yeah, you right, Danny. You right. Now look at you. We all love you. I love y'all too. Yeah, you good, Jasmine. Ain't nothing to be sorry about. That's life. That's life. The life is my destiny. It's the life I was chosen to live. But I made it through. They wanted me to kill myself. They wanted me to kill myself. They wanted me to be depressed. They wanted me to die. They wanted me, you know what I mean? That's what they wanted. I had all these bloggers attacking me, people lying on my name, saying I'm this, I'm that. I had 3 kids I didn't care for. I was a transvestite. I was a hooker. I was a stripper. They were saying all types of stuff about me. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, look at that. Look at that. Here I am now. Maya Angelou, still I rise. They better stop playing with you. When you shine bright, someone will always try to dim your light, but you're forever protected. Thank you. And thank you, Brianna, for that super chat. She said, I don't know if this is enough, but drink on me. Oh, that was so sweet. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you for that super chat. She sent $10. Girl, that is more than enough for a drink. Thank you. Even if you was the one acting crazy, even if you was the one, the crazy athlete was acting up over. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we both was acting crazy in that situation. And I feel like if I can go back, I would do things very differently. You know, I was much younger then. I was like 22, 23, you know what I mean? And I still didn't know how to manage my anger at that time. You know what I mean? Now I know how to manage my anger and I know how to not, how to respond to certain things. You know, I'm more mature now. This was 10 years ago. So I'm more mature now. You know what I mean? But I think if I can go back, I would have handled things a lot differently. A lot differently. But at that time, I was just like, I had all this anger, and I just, you know, exactly. So, Miss Hawaii, the message you received with exes coming back, girl, for 4 came back at once. You definitely have a gift. Thank you, Jody. You're broken inside, Keisha. Listen, I feel like all of us have something broken inside, and we all have to heal. Child, you're not alone. You're not alone. Um, excuse me. Yeah, the love messages of the day, they just come to me. I always just pray before I do those, and then angels just give me a message. Um, you said best advice on how to heal. I think the best advice on healing is to be by yourself. I think the best advice to heal is to be by yourself. Don't date nobody, don't fuck nobody. You know what I mean? Like you might even have some friends you need to cut off. Like I feel like the best advice on healing is to just spend time by yourself. That's what I think. Because I feel like when you're by yourself and you have that alone time, I feel like you get a lot of spiritual downloads. I feel like you get a lot of things that come to you. You evaluate a lot of situations from your past. There's a lot of reflecting, and by you reflecting on things from your past, you learn. You look back and you're like, oh, I never really saw that situation I had with so and so like that. Maybe that's why I accepted. Maybe that's why I allowed him or her to treat me that way. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's a big part of healing. And a lot of people don't, oh, they playing my song. A lot of people don't like being by themselves. A lot of people feel like they have to have a friend, they have to have a family member, they have to have a lover. And I feel like that is one of the worst ways to heal because if you don't learn to love and be by yourself, you are in a bad place. But so many people feel like they need somebody. K Angel, thank you for that super chat. Y'all sending super chats. I ain't even reading. Thank y'all. What you said, K Angel? You said, thanks for being a sister and giving great advice and testimonies. You be helping healing some of us. I pray for the strength you have as I continue my life. Aw, K Angel, I love you, K. I pray for your strength too. You're gonna get through it, baby, whatever it is. And trust me, there were times I felt like you're right, divinely guided. There were times I felt like I'm never gonna get through, certain situations. Like I remember when I had first got fired from Nordstrom for stealing, and I was on probation and all of that, and going to court. I was so depressed. I felt like I wanted to die. Like that was one time I literally thought about suicide. You know what I mean? Like, because I just felt so worthless. Like I never felt that bad before. I'm like, why did I do something so stupid? I was in the wrong company. But I'm not gonna blame her. You know what I mean? Because I participated in that as well. But that's why you gotta have the right company around you. You know what I mean? But I just felt so worthless at that time. I felt like, I didn't have a job. I was, going to court. My whole family knew about this, and I just was embarrassed. And I tell you, when you have your greatest downfall, it literally comes, what follows is your biggest comeback. Because that's literally when Miss Hawaii was created after all of that. Like, that's when I had lost all that weight. That's when I had became Miss Hawaii. Like, that's when I started becoming like Twitter famous. Like, I was literally trending like every day. Like, but that came literally after my biggest downfall. You know what I mean? You sometimes you have these down moments, but once you pick yourself up, you're like, yo, I made a mistake, and I knew God forgive me for it when I got to. I never forget. I was in Brooklyn. It was like a week before my birthday. When I was on probation, because I had to pay back the restitution for what I stole from Nordstrom, and when I was it was like a week before my birthday, and I went because I used to have to check in with probation every month. Used to have to go to Brooklyn and do like this hand scan and answer questions and stuff. And I went, and I'm getting a little emotional thinking about it because it was one of the best moments of my life. Um, I had scanned my hand, and like I said, this was a week before my birthday, and the lady told me, she said, "You don't have probation no more." And I was like, "What?" And I was supposed to be on probation for a few more years after that. She was like, you're over. You're done. You ain't got to make no more payments." I was like, "What?" Like angels just erased that for me. Like I don't have no record. Like everything is just erased. Like I don't owe them no more money. My probation is off. Like it's like it never happened. And I was like, "Are you sure?" She's like, "Girl, you better get out of here before I change my mind." I'm like, yo, this is the best birthday gift ever. Like that was literally the best birthday gift ever. I didn't have to report to probation anymore. I didn't owe them any more money. It was literally off my record. Like it was like it never happened. And I ran out of that fucking probation office. Like I was like, what? I'm like, what? I'm like, what? I don't owe y'all. I don't owe Nordstrom no more money. Like what? She like, girl, it's off. I'm like I will never forget that day because I kept trying to scan my hand and it wasn't going through. And I'm like, and I went to the lady. She like, bitch, you're not on probation no more. Well, she didn't say bitch, but I'm saying it. She was like, you ain't on probation no more. You paid your restitution. And this shit is off your. I'm like, what? She's like, this shit is off your record. You better get out of here. Before I change my mind. I'm like, and they sent me a letter to just verify everything. Like, you don't owe no more money, no probation. It's off your record. I'm like, because when I was going to court, I didn't have the money to like. They were saying like, if I would have paid a certain amount of money, I wouldn't have had to go through probation. Oh, don't cry, Keisha. Yeah. And like they were like, you're gonna have a misdemeanor, it's gonna be on your record forever. And I'm like, I didn't have the money. I couldn't even work. Like, I'm like, where am I supposed to get the money from? You know what I mean? And God just, that's a miracle. That was literally like a miracle. Like I can say that was a miracle. Keisha. That was literally a miracle from God. So people say they don't believe in miracles. It happened to me. It happened to me. 'Cause that was definitely God saying, we're going to start over with you. Don't be stealing no more, though, bitch. God was like, don't be stealing no more, though, bitch. And I really feel like when I went through that, when I stole from Nordstrom, I was like, I want to feel what it's like to be rich. Like, I had never been like rich. You know what I mean? Not making excuses or anything like that, but I had never felt what it was like to be rich, to have more than enough. I was always struggling. I was always living paycheck to paycheck. So I never really knew what it felt like to be good. You know what I mean? So when the girl I was friends with at the time, when she presented the opportunity, I was like, yeah, I want to see what that feels like. You know what I mean? I want to know what it feels like to, have money, like to just live the way I want to live, And me and her did it. And but I tell you, before I got caught by Nordstrom, God told me, because I never forget, my mom used to have like this bread of life thing on the table, and it used to be different scriptures, and you would just pull from it, and it would be random scriptures. And I had pulled a random scripture, and the scripture that I pulled, it said something about, I forget what it said, but it was basically saying that about fast money is the devil. Basically, I never forget. It was a scripture that said fast money. Basically, it was to sum it up. It said like getting fast money is the devil. Like God wants you to work for your money. And I had told the girl that I was working with, I was like, I think we need to stop because I don't know. I just that was my intuition at the time. I didn't know. And she's like, "Oh, girl, let's just keep doing it a few more times." You know what I mean? And I had wanted to get a car, so I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna do it a few more times. I'm gonna get my car. We're gonna stop because I just had a bad feeling." And sure enough, my ass got caught. But I thank God I got caught because I feel like God taught me a lesson, and now I will never steal again. You know what I mean? Like I learned, like that was a lesson for me. Like, yeah, I don't know what scripture it was, but it was basically saying like fast money is like the devil. Like God don't like fast money. God likes for you to build your wealth, work up to your money. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I remember that, and I was like, we need to stop. But I kept going, and that's when I got caught. And I was like, damn. I was like, damn. And like, it didn't really hit me until like I went to the jailhouse, and they was like, you got to come up with 2 grand bail. If you don't, you going upstairs with the jail with the inmates. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to put on an orange jumpsuit. I started calling. That's one time my aunt came through. I will not lie. She got her money back, but my aunt, she did bail me out for 2 grand. Because if she didn't do that, I would have had to go up there with the inmates, and I would have been scared because I would have been somebody's bitch. Now I would have been up in there on some Scorpio shit like, what up, y'all? Listen, bitches. Okay, we about to start a riot up in this bitch. We all getting out of here. I would have been on some orange with a new black shit. You know what I'm saying? I would have been up in there like, nah, I was scared. I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody would try to fuck with me. My life, man, my life. Crazy life. Crazy life. But God had a different plan for me. God had a different plan for me. Thank you, Lord Jesus. That's why I said nobody can try to make me feel like I'm not connected with God. You know what I mean? Nobody can ever come at me like you don't have no connection with God. Like I know how God has delivered me and saved me. You know what I mean? In multiple situations. So for sure. And I don't care. They can talk about this tower shit all they want to. You know? Should I get another drink? Don't wanna be anything other than me. Yeah. I don't wanna be. I love y'all too. They about to close soon too. You right. You are so right, Divinely got it. You've been to juvie once and jail twice. Oh, I think a lot before acting out now because God knows I can get active. Thank God you out, TD, because some people don't make it out. The world we live in puts an emphasis on money that makes people act out of desperation, and it's fucked up. You right, Juju, because that's what I think. That's why I think I like made that. Excuse me, I made that choice. Like I need money. Like it was so stupid, and it was like when we got the money, we spent that shit on dumb shit. Like yeah, no, I couldn't do jail either. Mm-mm. I'm gonna get my lips done, y'all. How y'all think that's gonna look? There's this girl I follow on Instagram. I love how she does lips. They look so beautiful. But I think she's like in some foreign country. But I want to go to her because I feel like her shit be looking like I don't know. I don't like my top lip. Like I want more top lip. I want it like I want more top lip. I want more top lip. I get that from my dad. My dad had like no top lip. I want like more top lip. I want to try it. I just want to try it. Y'all gonna talk shit about me though. Y'all gonna be like, this bitch done got her lips done. I don't give a fuck. You said a little lip filler would be nice. Yeah, I want to try it. Nothing too crazy, just a tad. Yeah, yeah. Y'all said not too much, but go for it. All right, I'm gonna try it, y'all. I'm scared. That shit be looking so painful when they be injecting the lip. They lip be all bloody. That shit looks crazy from the side. You think so? Yes. No, ma'am. I love my lips. I get half a syringe or less once a year. Oh, you see? Oh, you have lip fillers, Miss Alex? No, I don't want to. I don't want to OD because some girls that should be looking like, hi, yours are get go. Oh, okay, just get Botox. Botox. Do what you want. People can't even tell. Yeah. Thank you, Tamara. I'm gonna try it. I might do like a video for y'all so y'all can see. I'm scared because I ain't never touched my face before. Like I got a little bit of liposuction on my double chin. Um, and that wasn't bad. I just had to sleep with that thing, and I didn't sleep with it, so I think it didn't really. That's why I still got some chin here because I couldn't sleep with that thing on. It was too hot at night. I used to have to sleep with this thing on like this. It was like a band that goes around here, and it would be compression from my chin. But I couldn't do it. I did it for maybe like a week, and I think that's why I still got some fat under my chin. But I never did nothing on my face before, so I'm scared. You said I want my PDO threads in my nose. What's that? If you get like a little bit of even a lip flip, that's not even much. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. You only live once, you know what I'm saying? I just want a bigger top lip, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Tamara. Thank you. Tamara don't want me to do it. I'm gonna try it. Why not? You only live once, doesn't matter, nigga. You're the me about it every day, every day, every day. If you try it and you don't like it, can you retract it? I think somebody said it dissolves. Yes, ma'am. I only get my top lip nowadays, but I used to get both. Yeah, I might get a little bit in the bottom. There's this black chick I follow. I think she's in Dallas. She does Botox, and her Botox be looking nice. Her shit be looking nice. I probably would get like Botox, like right here. I don't really have too much lines right here in my face. I thank God for that. I think it's because I don't have no kids. I don't think it's nothing wrong. I just feel like, sometimes you want to enhance. You know what I'm saying? Don't want you coming out looking like a fish. No, I ain't gonna look like no damn fish now. I'm not gonna get nothing crazy. I'm gonna start out with a small amount. Beauty Bar Kimberly is in LA. Oh, she's in LA? I'm gonna check her out. Thank you, Miss Lil. Thank you. Like makeup, but long term. Exactly. You are beautiful how you are. I know I am. Like people gotta realize though, like people always think like if you do some type of work, that means you don't love the way you look. That don't mean you don't love the way you look. You just want to enhance it. Because that's like somebody going to the gym and you saying, "Oh, you go to the gym, you don't like the way you look." No, that doesn't mean I don't like the way that I look. I'm just enhancing it. You know what I mean? Y'all think I should do another drink? I love you too, Rainbow. Thank you, Stardust. She already has work, babe. This is just a normal thing. Yeah, I want to just try it. What y'all doing today? Today is what, Thursday? Y'all got anything fun planned for today? I like you the way you are. Thank you, Ariel. Hey, Isabella. Y'all got any predictions for me? Would you ever do a meet and greet? I want to do a meet and greet, but I think it's going to be like a members only because I don't trust nobody. I don't want nobody showing up trying to fight me, stab me, shoot me. People don't like me. Like, there's a lot of people that really don't like me, and I don't know why. I don't be doing nothing. So I feel like they would show up and try to start some shit. So I feel like if I was to do a meet and greet, it would have to be like a members only meet and greet because people be, you know what I mean? You said members do that too. No, I don't get that from members. I don't get hate from members because they're paying to like, you know what I mean? So I mean, you got to be really sick in the head to pay me and then to hate on me. That's just really sick. I don't get hate from members. It's normally people that are not members. Yeah, I love LA. That's the place for me. It's not for everybody. You got to be a dog. You got to be a big dog to live there. You're one of my favorite Scorpios outside of me and Little Boozy. Making my overnight oats for the rest of the week and then going jogging. Overnight oats? That sounds healthy. Words of encouragement for someone who was ghosted. You dodged a bullet. You dodged a bullet. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's like this ghosting thing is like, I just feel like people just like, I don't know. I just feel like there's no reason to ghost somebody. Like, I don't know. I feel like if somebody ghosts somebody, one more and I'm done. Yes. I feel like if somebody ghosts you, then that's just the universe helping you dodge a bullet. LA dirty and watching Olympics. They said it's going to be there next Olympics. I mean, people say New York is dirty. I feel like everywhere is dirty, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like everywhere is dirty at this point. I'll take LA dirty than Mississippi dirty or Iowa dirty or Milwaukee dirty. Where do you live, Katie? Because you seem to have a lot to say about places. Where do you live? All of the major cities like that are more dirty because they're very populated. I feel like everywhere is dirty though. Like I've been all over the world and I feel like you just gotta go where you belong. Like you can sit here and criticize every place. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but where do you live, Katie? Because you talking about all these other places. Huh? Yes, thank you. Yes. Yes, perfect. You like New York, though, but where do you live? Because you talking about New York, you're talking about LA, saying these places are dirty. Where do you live? Where do you live that's better than New York and LA? Please tell us, because everybody wants to know. Everywhere has good and bad. Exactly. You've been all over and we not safe anywhere. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like people talk about other places because it's like there's a place for everybody. Like you may not like LA or you may not like Vegas or you may not like New York or Georgia or whatever, but that's home for somebody else. And I'm not gonna knock you if that's home for you. You know what I mean? Like, but I feel like some people be hating on New York and hating on LA because they can't afford to live there. And they want to try to make it seem like they don't like it because they can't afford to live there or you don't have the look to live there. You wouldn't make it there. Let's keep it real. I'm gonna be like Shamar, clock that T, catch it. Okay, come on through Shamar. You know what I'm saying? You don't like New York or you don't like LA because you wouldn't fit in there and you can't afford to live there. Clock that T, catch it. You can't. You said, yeah, you can't afford to live there. You said in New York. Yeah, you can't live in New York and call some other place dirty. Because I'm from New York and I say New York is dirty. How you gonna call? Come on. Yeah, I could never live in Houston. And you are comfortable. You have your right that you don't like LA. That's fine. But that don't mean that that's not right for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna knock Iowa. If Iowa's not for me, Iowa's not for me. But to somebody else, Iowa is home. You know what I'm saying? It's just not for you, and that's okay. Every place is not gonna be for you. You said you're in Houston. Yeah, I can't do Houston. It's too many black folk for me. And then y'all just see it said Houston is like the number one city for AIDS. I said, oh hell no. Bullets in Miami are like doorbells. What? I like Miami, but I couldn't live there. That's why it's good to travel because you said I love my people. Yeah, I love my black folk too, but I just can't be. I'm gonna keep it real because I'm black. Because I'm gonna say it. When it's just too much of us in one place, it's too much. It's too much. You said Chicago is bad with killing, but I'm minding my business. Yeah, Chicago, Chirac is a whole nother level. I couldn't do Chicago. That's how I feel about ATL. Yeah, I can't do ATL. No, 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 no. I can't do ATL. I feel like Dallas is worse than Houston. Really? I thought it was more black folk in Houston. You said I live in Idaho. I want to visit there though. I'm not gonna lie. One day I'm gonna do like a road trip and I'm gonna just go to a bunch of different places I've never been before. When I drive to Cali, I know I'm gonna go to a lot of places I've never been, but like once I get settled in Cali, like next year, I'm gonna go to like Washington. I wanna go to Idaho. Like I wanna go to places I've never been before. You can see what it's like. Quit hating on LA, born and raised. I hear you. My blacks is the ones hating, making things hard. I'm around Latinos. Excuse me. Like I said, I love my black folk, but I can't take too much of us in one place. We don't know how to act. I'm sorry. That's why I could never go to no all black college. Hell no. Hi, Michael. I couldn't go to no all black college. I like mixed. I like whites, blacks, Spanish, Asian. I like Indian. I like a bunch of different people. I can't do just one race of anything, especially not my people. You're coming to Washington right after I leave. Yeah, I want to see what Washington is like. I have a friend, I have a pen pal in Washington. Well, we were pen pals when I was like 15, 16, and she lives in Spokane, and we never met, but we still friends to this day, 15 years later. So I would love to meet her and have dinner with her and, see what it's like there. So I definitely want to try, I definitely want to visit Spokane, Seattle. I heard Seattle is like one of the best places for female black businesses too. Maybe I'll start a metaphysical business there. Y'all heard Sal was closing his store. I said, what? I'm like, damn, why Sal gotta close his metaphysical store as soon as I fucking moved to LA? I never even got a chance to visit. I guess it wasn't doing too good for him to close it. Yeah, he's closing his store. I said, what? So, but I would love to start my own metaphysical store. That would be awesome. You said I went to Howard out there was definitely an experience. Yeah, I couldn't be around them black people. Mm-mm. First of all, none of the black folk don't be liking me. Like when I was in college, they didn't like me. I be getting it from everybody. The black folks don't like me. The Spanish folks don't like me. The white people don't even really accept me. That's why I love my white people because they always fuck with me, white people. Yeah, he's closing his shop. I saw a video he did the other day. He said he's closing down his shop. All the people in California moved to Arizona. See, I don't know about that. I need hot weather, but I can do DC or Maryland. Too many black folk. Metaphysical probably would get misunderstood as Wiccan. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Sal got like so many subscribers and followers. Like, yeah, I love white people. They don't never let me down. I always tell y'all, I said white girls was the only ones that was my friends in college. The black girls ain't like me. The Spanish girls ain't like me. It was the white girls that had my back. I don't know why. I don't know why, but they did. I think God wants me to move to a tropical island. Shit. To buy an island is not even that much. I think it's like 250K. I want to buy an island. That's what I'm going to do. 10 years from now, I'm speaking that into existence. When I'm in my 40s, I want to own an island. That would be cool. Imagine owning an island and then I like invite all of y'all there and we have like a spiritual retreat. Ooh, that would be dope. That would be dope. You said it's your Aquarius 6'5" man in Dallas. He actually 6'3", but he's in a spiritual marriage. So let him be with his spiritual marriage. I'm born and raised in LA, makeup artist. If you needed suggestions or spots, beauty food, let me know. Well, thank you, Show Delicious. Thank you. I can't wait to get there. I'm gonna be up in the damn bars every night, the cocktail bars every night. I think my husband is there. I always felt like my husband is in California. You said Scorpio party and a bunch of hedonism. Damn. At this point, I want to buy an island. I need a helicopter. I fucking fuck with that. The actress from Boy Meets World has that with her husband in Puerto Rico somewhere. Ooh, that's what's up. Yeah, I feel like my husband is in California. No, your husband is in Dallas. Nah, I don't want nothing to do with Kyrie. Let him go be with his spiritual wife. My friends talk about me when they invite me out and I ask if it's a whole bunch of us there and I don't go. They call me uppity. I'm the same way. I don't like a bunch of black folk. I'm sorry. We don't be knowing how to act. He's 6'3". He looks so short. Yeah, he about 6'2", 6'3". I'm good. How you doing, Jaja? My husband ain't in no Dallas. Mm-mm. And it sucks because me and him was so cool. You know what I mean? Like at one point, you know, and he's into all the same shit I'm into. He's into, metaphysical shit. He'd be burning sage and shit. And we would have been cool, but black mans don't take care of their kids either. Well, that's not true. I'm not going to say that now. Now we're going a little bit too far. I think there's some black men that take care of their kids. You said I'm a hood ninja, and even I can't stand too many of us around. How about I'm about to go outside my race? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Jaja. Hi, David. How you doing? It's time for me to get up out of here. Let me finish this drink so I can go. I'm gonna go do some. You said Sal shut his store down because he's opening up a store in another city that still offers the same things from his closed store, but also yoga and meditation classes. He will also teach manifestation. Well, that's cool. What you drinking? This is a strawberry mimosa. Your birthday coming. My birthday not till October 31st, girl. I still got some more time. I want a husband. I want a husband and some kids. I'm drunk right now. Woke up drinking and heartbroken, but I'm going to be a Scorpio in my solitude. Why are you heartbroken? What happened? Black men don't take care of our kids. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. That's why I said that's not true. My daughter was due on your birthday. Oh shit. Your birthday's on October 3rd. Okay. I want a husband and some kids too. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm getting older. I'm like, damn. I'm gonna be like Ashanti having kids in my 40s. I'm like, I'm gonna tell girl when I get this reading from you. Oh shit. Yeah, I want a husband and some kids. My problem is I'm picky though. Like I want a certain type of guy. I had a dream the other night though. I had a dream that I was with a bunch of basketball like wives. And we were like going to some event, but I didn't feel like I belonged there. Like I didn't feel like I fit in with any of them. Like they were all so stuck up and airheady and cocky and just not nice. And I was just like, I don't fit in with any of these women. Like I was like, I'm nothing like these women. You know what I mean? But that's what I remember the dream being. I was like, it's like I don't. Me and them don't. You know? Oh, you're right behind me. Okay. With you in November? How many kids you want? I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with one child, but I'll take maybe two. Two is cool. I always knew I was gonna be like an older mom though, because I always knew I was gonna be like an older mom. I hear that. You said don't rush it. Mm, you have three, two boys and a girl, 15, 5, and 4. Oh, you started early. Live your life and have kids when you're ready. Yeah, I gotta get back to the room and do some readings now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope you have twins. I don't know about no twins though. I gotta be honest with you. That's too much out of my coochie at once. I want a husband. I recently changed my life. I hear you. You're a Scorpio and you have a Scorpio teen. I'll be ready to go to jail. Oh, you can't handle yourself? You'll be an amazing mama. Thank you. I'm only 26. I feel like I'm not already running out of time because I'm not married. 26. Girl, you young as hell. You got plenty of time. I never wanted to be like no mom or no wife, like early 20s. Like, that's just too young for me. I know everybody's destiny is different, but I feel like you got so much life to live at 26. Like, girl, go suck some dicks. Go live your life at 26. You gotta be kidding me. Celibacy is amazing. Just broke mine for some BS. So straight, stay strong. Why you broke your celibacy? It be like that sometimes. So I understand. I think celibacy is great, but I feel like you 26, Miss Alex. Oh, I thought you was older than that because you so mature. You got married at 18. I do regret that. Yeah, that's too young, in my opinion. 18, no. Um, Celibacy is great, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like you can't be celibate for too long because it's like your coochie or your penis is just kind of just roasting away. Nicoletta and Patrick, thank you for that super chat. I'm a Scorpio. Last two readings were about me. Congratulations on your first super chat too. Yeah, like I feel like you can't be celibate for too long because then it's like, especially if you're young, it's like you letting your coochie go to waste or you letting your penis go to waste. Like you be celibate for a little while, but do you miss living in New York? Sometimes. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm like, damn, like sometimes I'm like, yeah, I miss living in New York, but I don't want to go back to New York. My elbow is starting to turn like lighter. You see it? It's starting to get lighter, my elbow. I've been putting like cocoa butter on it, coconut oil, and it's starting to get lighter. Now this one is still dark. Well, right here is lighter, but right here is darker. It's really making my elbows like lighter. That was random as fuck. All right, y'all. Let me get ready to go back. Do some readings for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Kojic acid soap is good for that. Really? I never had the acid soap. That sounds scary. Acid soap? I'm not trying to burn my coochie up. It says, girl, how do I book you? You email Miss Hawaii Readings at gmail.com for personal readings. I'm starting to finally get caught up on personal readings too. Finally. So I'm gonna be packing this weekend. I'm gonna start packing up stuff, and then Monday I get my new wig installed. Tuesday I'm getting my nails done, and then Tuesday night I'm probably gonna hit the road. Tuesday night I'm probably gonna hit the road. I want to get to Memphis, so I probably get to Memphis either Tuesday night or Wednesday night. I'll hit the road. I don't know, and I want to hit Memphis. Then when I hit Memphis, I'll stay there for a couple of days, check out Memphis, and then Memphis, I'll go to Oklahoma City. And after I hit Oklahoma City, I'll go to New Mexico. Did you have your breakfast? Oh yeah, I've been had my breakfast. Scorpio is due for a reading. Damn. Good afternoon, Miss Hawaii. Safe travels to Cali. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you very much. Yes, Jasmine, I use it on my knees, underarms, and stuff. I'm gonna try that. Kojak acid. How much do you usually pay for your nails? It's usually somewhere between 200 and 300. You look beautiful. Thank you, Cole. We'll be all right. Take your time, sis. Oh yeah. I just want to get the hell out of North Carolina. I'm so ready. Oh, child, I'm so ready. If I may ask, is your personal readings pre-recorded over the phone or video? I wanted to book one soon. It depends which type of reading you get. If you get a pre-recorded reading, yeah, it's recorded in advance. If you get a Zoom reading, it's recording right there. If you do a phone reading, it's we're doing it over the phone. So it depends which kind of reading you get. Yeah, I love a good road trip. I feel like I'm overdue for a road trip. Like I can't wait. Because I just love traveling, being in different states, staying in different hotels, being around different people, going to different restaurants. Like, I love that energy. I love being on the road, driving, smoking, listening to music, watching a good show, good movie. You know what I'm saying? You said we living through you. I love it. Whoa, whoa. You got the best of my love. I don't like driving, but I'll ride with people and help a little. Oh, you one of those. What you like and dislike about North Carolina? You said, did you get to talk to Danny Trejo or did he ask for a reading? I talked to Danny a little bit. I love Danny Trejo. He's awesome. He's a legend, man. He's been around for so long and his story, he's just amazing. I talked to Skeet Ulrich more though, because I did the autograph for him. Skeet was flirting with me. I swear he wants some big black booty in his life. These glasses are from Gucci. I got these from Gucci. What do I like and dislike about North Carolina? I just feel like North Carolina is like, excuse me, I feel like North Carolina, what do I dislike? I don't think the food is good. I feel like the people are crazy. I feel like it's too country. I feel like the driving, I don't like how people drive out here. I feel like people out here can't drive. And I feel like if you have like a luxury car, like they really be mad and trying to like run you off the road or hit your car. Like I don't like the bugs out here. I just don't like North Carolina is just not a fit for me. Like I said, when you live in New York, born and raised, like when you're born and raised in New York for so long, I feel like the only place that will actually add up to New York is California. I don't feel like, excuse me, there's any other place that will match, at least for me. I know the food in LA is amazing. I love LA. I go there all the time. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Like some people though, they make it work. Like some people, like I said, my cousin, he moved out here and he loves it. But I think he loves it because it's cheaper for him. Like I feel like like some people, they don't want to be in New York because they don't want to spend the money to live in New York. So they rather go somewhere cheaper. But it's like me personally, I'm not gonna go to New York, like leave New York to go nowhere cheaper. Like I care about my quality of mind, and you know what I mean. Everybody is different. Would you go, or do you see yourself like you can collab with another reader? Um, there's like certain. I wouldn't collab with everybody because I'm not gonna lie. Like some people be hating. Like there's some readers who don't want to collab with you because they feel like if they put you like if they collab with you, like you would surpass them. So they're kind of jealous and they don't want to see you like move up. But I feel like there's some that are nice, but then you got some that'll try to use you for clout. So it's tough out here. Like I love Archer, but like I don't fuck with a lot of people. Like I feel like a lot of people are fake. Like I don't feel like a lot of people are called to read. I feel like some people just do it for the money, for the clout. But I don't feel like everybody is called to be a reader, and I wouldn't collab with everybody. Like the vibe has to be there between you and me. You know what I mean? But I feel like some people like they just do it for money. Like I don't feel like everybody has the personality to be a tarot reader because I feel like especially if you're doing love readings, I feel like you need to emotionally be on a certain level that I don't feel like every reader is on. Like you're talking to people about a sensitive topic. So if you just read for people and you're like, oh yeah, so and so doesn't want you, blah blah blah. Next sign. Like I don't feel like you're called to do this. I feel like you're just giving negative readings out and you're just trying to make people feel bad about themselves. Like some readers you can tell like they're miserable, so they want to try to make you feel miserable too. Like everybody's not called to do this. They're not. Like I feel like to specialize in love readings, you need to be intact. You need to connect with your emotional, you know what I mean, your emotional side. And I feel like if you're not really emotional, this is a very sensitive topic. Like you're talking to people about their love life. And if you don't have that emotional side and that sensitive side, you shouldn't be doing this. Because if you could just, read and just say, oh, so and so don't want you next, like this is a sensitive topic. Like you're not supposed to be doing this. Anybody can know the meaning of cards and just get on here and say, oh yeah, so and so don't want you, so and so this. But I don't feel like everybody is called to do this. You know what I mean? Some people do it for money, they do it for fame, they do it, but this is not their calling. If you're not an emotional person, you shouldn't be doing love tower readings. I'm sorry. We're dealing with people's emotions. And if you could just get on here and say, oh, so and so don't want you and blah, 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 you should be doing something else. Maybe you need to be a social worker or something or a warden. Like, you know what I mean? Thank you, Miss Alex. But some of y'all like some of them readers like that. I ain't gonna say no names, but as far as me collaborating, like some people don't want to collab with me because they know that if I collab with them, they know I would take all their subscribers. So they rather just sit and watch me, and that's okay because I'm gonna take your subscribers regardless. And there's some people who do readings on here and they're stuck up and they're cocky and they don't realize you need to be humble. I don't care where you came from. You need to be humble because one thing the universe will do was humble your ass. Just as quick as you got them subscribers and that money, the universe can take all of that away from you. So you need to be humble. Because there's some people, I ain't gonna say no names. I've been watching them and they done came up and they stuck up now. You know who I'm talking about. You stuck up now. And that's not good because the minute you start acting stuck up, the universe will take everything from you. You ain't better than nobody else. Be humble. Don't forget where you came from. Because I'll never forget that. You know what I'm saying? I never forget I was living in the basement with roaches and mice and all types of shit. I'll never forget that. I don't forget that. And I know how the universe could, it's just as easy as they bless me, they can take it away. That's why I always reply to comments. I talk to y'all. I say thank you. You right, Melissa. I never, some people be like, oh, I can't reply to all the comments. Why not? What you doing that you can't reply to people's comments? These people made you. These people pay you. Why you can't reply to comments? You think you too good? You ain't no fucking celebrity. Just as easy as God gave you this gift, God could take it away. So don't you ever forget where you came from. You always got time to reply to people. That's why I always reply because I may not get to every single person, but I'm going to reply because y'all made me. The reason why I'm here is because of all of y'all. If y'all didn't watch me send super chats, pay for readings, whatever, pay for extended, I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't be able to take trips and be out at breakfast. So I always got time to talk to y'all. If you can't reply, who the fuck you think you are? You ain't Beyonce. Even Beyonce got time to reply because people made her too. But you start to act like you better than people and you can't do this and you can't do that. And who the fuck you think you are? People be forgetting where they came from. Your breath will stink in the morning if you don't brush your teeth. You shit, you piss just like all of us. You're dirty, you don't bathe for a few days, you're gonna stink. I don't care who you are. Don't think you better than nobody because you'll never be. We all equal. Who the fuck you think you are? Because you getting a little bit more money, you got some subscribers, you think you better? That don't mean shit. In a blink of an eye, God can take that away. You right back on the bottom. Who the fuck you think you are? That don't mean shit to God. You think God care about your bank account, your subscribers, your followers, the way you look? God don't give a shit about that. God cares about your heart. Where that heart at? That's what God care about. God don't care about how many followers you got. God don't give a fuck about that. God don't care how good you look on the outside. God don't give a fuck about that. God don't care how much money you got in your bank account. God don't give a fuck about that. God cares about your heart. Who are you? What have you done to help people? Are you kind? If I take all of this away, will you still have the same heart? Who have you helped? Are you a loving person? Do you give back? God don't care about that. The heart. God is a heart specialist. You out your mind if you think God care about how long your hair is. These people be tripping. That's it. God don't care about that. Oh, and the girl who says she want me to stop eating chips or something. Listen, sweetie, let me tell you something real quick. You don't want me to eat chips, that's okay. Go watch another reader. Go watch another reader. You don't want me to eat chips on live. You don't want me to do this. You don't want me to do that. That's okay. Go watch another reader because I'm going to eat my chips. You right, Daniela. You don't want me to clock that tea, catch it, like Shamar say. I love Shamar. People be hating on Shamar. Shamar is a good person. I ain't got nothing against Shamar. What we got here? Three mimosas, American cheese, breakfast meat, egg a la carte. Why this $50, $60? My mimosas was $30. That's that right there. I got three mimosas plus a mimosa. Okay, that's for Rhonda because Rhonda said she was paying for my breakfast. It's 61, Rhonda. Thank you, baby girl. All right, y'all. Let me go pay my bill and get out of here. I got to get back to the room. I'm gonna do some readings for y'all. Thank you, Daniela. I did have four. I had the mimosa first, and then I had three mimosas. The mimosa had rum in it. That was the orange one. Yeah, she talking about, oh, I need to stop eating and shit. Fuck you, bitch. Shamar is disabled and they treat him bad. I love Shamar. I love Shamar. Shamar used to follow me on his old page. I love Shamar. He's a good person and people are mean to him. They bully him. They talk about his disability. And like Shamar, I think is a good person. I hope that guy he's with is good to him and means well. I pray for him. I see he got his new place. I'm happy for him. People just be hating on everybody. Like, leave Shamar alone. Like, you gonna pick on a disabled person? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, these people are sick. Like, you ain't got nothing else better to do with your time. Pick on a disabled person? What is wrong with you? God. All right, let me go pay for my bill now, y'all. Thank you to Rhonda. Rhonda sent me $50 the other night for my breakfast. So, Rhonda, you paid for my breakfast today. Thank you. They wanted him to be homeless out on the I know, like, leave Shamar alone. That is sick. I'm really proud to know that I have you as a friend, woman, even though we have never met. We friends, Gerald. We friends. Y'all are my family. Y'all are the family I wish I had. Because y'all support me. Y'all the reason why I'm able to pay my rent, pay my car note, pay my insurance. Don't make me get emotional up in here, y'all. Please don't. Y'all the reason. Y'all the reason. Y'all sending y'all super chats, y'all cash app. Those y'all that always somebody send me donation every week. You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta send me shit. You send me a donation every week. Y'all pay my car. Y'all pay my phone bill. Y'all paying for my food. Y'all pay for me to this even me being able to take this trip to Cali and move to Cali. That's because of y'all. If I didn't have y'all, I wouldn't be able to do that. When I'm able to, y'all see me in new clothes all the time. That's y'all. I wouldn't be able to have none of this shit. I wouldn't be able to have none of this shit if it wasn't for y'all. Don't make me cry up in this bitch. Let me get my bag. Don't make me cry up in this bitch. Put some lipstick on. It's because of y'all. Y'all do this shit. Let me pay my bill, y'all. Hold on. Excuse me. Let me pay my bill. Hold on. Let me get my card out. Hey, oops. Hold on, y'all. A bitch got a bunch of cards up in here. I love credit cards. Because I love credit cards because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like credit cards, like, let me get that man's card. Got my umbrella. You said you got the tab? I'm joking. I'm playing with you. All right, there you go. Thank you. I'm gonna use a card. Yeah. Ooh, I'm good. Thank you, sir. You have a good one. Thank you again. Oh, it's still raining out here. Oh, it's raining like crazy, y'all. Hold on. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Jesus. I thought the rain stopped. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh, geez. I got my Jeffree Star. My Jeffree Star umbrella. Y'all like it? It's pink as hell. I love Jeffree Star. Shout out to him, my scorpion brother. Woo! Oh boy. It's raining like crazy out here, y'all. Woo, Jesus. I love the rain though. Thank you, Lord, for rain. Feels good. Love the rain. That's like the purity from the earth. You know what I'm saying? What he doing? What you doing, mister? Whew. All right, y'all. I made it to the car. Y'all like my bumper sticker? Look, let me tell you. Y'all like my bumper sticker? I have so many people stop me and ask me if they could take a picture of that bumper sticker. People be like, I love your bumper sticker. Can I take a picture of it? I'd be like, go ahead. Go ahead. Take a picture of my bumper sticker. People stop me all the time about that bumper sticker. You like it? I kid you not. I have people almost every day stop me about that shit. They'll be like, let me get a picture of that. I'd be like, go ahead. The old lady stopped me. She said, can I take a picture? I said, sure. All right, y'all. Ooh, child. We up in here. I love y'all. Ooh, this rain is crazy. Ooh. Oh, I made it. Ooh, the rain feel good though. It's like a spiritual bath. Woo. You know what I mean? It's like a spiritual cleansing from the universe. Woo. Thank you, Lord. All right, y'all. Let me go back to the telly now. And I'm gonna do y'all readings. I love y'all. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. I'll see y'all in a little bit when I do some readings for y'all. Thank God for the rain. Yes. Thank you, Lord. That spiritual bath right there. Spiritual cleansing. Love y'all.